Hello.
Hello. Sorry, that was probably an awful noise you just heard from me.
We're getting our seating situation situated here.
Yep. Sorry we're late, boys.
The Culvers was calling.
No. It wasn't Culver's calling. It's Jameson decided probably an hour before I got home, I'm gonna cook a whole entirely frozen chicken in the oven. It'll be done in an hour. He was wrong.
I thought it would be more thawed than it was, and also it was a very small chicken.
It wasn't that small. But I am grateful because then dinner's done for tomorrow and I don't have to worry about it at all.
So
And I am sorry about yesterday. I'm gonna be so fucking honest, between school and work, I was so exhausted. I went to bed at like 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. and I woke up at 7 a.m. I was so fucking tired. So.
You should have deep fried it. I don't have a deep fryer, bud.
Deep fried the chicken?
Also, how you doing? Thank you for this resub. Alright, we're gonna throw Ryuji on.
I love baked chicken though. It's really good.
We're gonna throw Ryuji on because he has like show times I want to try and show.
Awesome.
So we're gonna use Ryuji for a bit.
I'm trying to get my gay yarn together.
Because in spite of the fact I haven't used him, I've still been making sure he's at least mostly equipped up. So he should hopefully be fine. Let's run in. Deep fry a frozen chicken. Nothing bad will happen.
No.
Indeed.
Let's head inside.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, hopefully we sound okay. Now I'm worried we're almost too close to the fucking mic, but fuck it. We're probably fine.
That's what you fucking get.
Well, cause you were like a million miles away.
No, I wasn't. And now I'm basically almost on your lap, but I'm in my hammock.
Yeah.
I'm literally so close, my knee is touching the desk.
What to do?
So let us know if you hear any weird noises either. Beanie.
Alright, it's pyramid time, boys.
It's somewhere.
Are you a fan of platforming?
In this case, yes, because you can't fall.
Yeah, it's just auto fucking.
I love the Zelda series, I really do, but the platforming is annoying.
Well, yeah, because like they expect you to actually do platforming with auto jump.
When I was a kid, that spot in Wind Waker where you're in the ship and you have to like swing
Yeah.
and time that, I literally almost quit that game like 4 times.
Dude, the beginning of it sucks that the beginning of Wind Waker is so fucking terrible. Like the beginning of Wind Waker, honestly, is like the worst part of it. Until you get like the Triforce hunting, if
You say that, but fucking Makar's dungeon.
like okay, that dungeon's like not the best.
I hate that one.
But I'd rather do that than the fucking annoying fucking stealth shit, you know.
Disagree. Hard disagree. Hard disagree.
Cutscene time.
Oh my god.
Hey, is this?
That's Futaba's shadow. It isn't the real her.
Oh yeah, you've seen her face. True, this one's kind of dressed like a queen.
So you're Futaba Sakura.
I've seen that lady in memes. Why?
Oh, the fan base loves Futaba. I'll
It's
say
doubtful
much.
that you wouldn't know where it is.
Hey, say something.
Doesn't she have like a green sweater?
I think
I'm
so.
sorry, Futaba-chan. It's okay. There's no need to be scared. So, can you tell us where your most treasured possession
Hey, don't be scared. By the way, what's the thing you love the most? We're going to steal it.
Well, to be fair, she asked us to, and
I
we're
know.
and like I know this is like deep cognitive bullshit, but like that should work.
Let's just leave her.
Will you guys shut up for a bit?
Those who plunder my tomb, why have you come?
I like her little dragon head dress thing.
Yeah, it is very fucking dope.
She talked. But
What are you saying? You want us to steal it, right?
If you believe you can steal it, then try as you might.
That's rather defiant sounding.
Perhaps this is that tsundere thing where someone is hard to see depending on the mood.
Considering the
Wild.
state the palace is in, there is no way that you can steal it.
creepy child. You killed her. You're a plague.
What are these voices?
Murderer.
Why don't you say something?
Murderer?
You're the one who killed
It's
her.
not your fault.
This is horrible.
Hey, the hell is
It's
this?
a traumatic event.
Don't
And there she goes.
Oh,
That's right. I did it.
so she blames herself.
Uh-huh. To be fair, Sojiro told us
I
that.
am the one who killed my mother.
None of this is really a shock.
Yeah.
What was that?
I must go. My people need me. I must become a
My
trans...
mother
Let me
is
be clear.
here.
And there she goes.
I will remain here. I will do so until I die.
Well,
So now we're the enemy?
yep.
She sees us as a threat now. What's going on?
Remember, Futaba literally has, like, episodes.
Oh no, this girl's got CPTSD.
That's right.
Jesus Christ, I
I don't deserve to be.
unfortunately relate to this poor cunt.
This place is a tomb.
I don't get
Die here.
flashback stuff very often, but when I do, it is the worst fucking feeling. Ugh.
No. Someone help me.
Yeah.
Damn it! What the hell?
So, you know.
This is bad. I'm having a hard time getting a grasp of our situation. We should regroup and...
We're gonna get separated or something.
No.
What in the Indiana Jones? Oh my god.
I love the psychotic way everyone runs. Well, that's locked
Sorry,
up
nobody's
now.
gonna get that.
We're safe. That was too close.
Wait.
Now what?
When I was a kid, I thought getting run over by a giant orb hurtling my way was gonna be way more of a problem.
You want to ask Futaba what's going on? Seems the door's shut. What should we do? I think our best option is retreating for now.
No.
This won't be as simple as expected. We should prepare a little more than come back. Good idea. Let's retreat for now, return to the palace another day.
That's a waste of a day, okay.
Yes, we're not doing this right now.
That sucks.
Yep. So remember when we were talking about the will seeds and I give them more of a backstory because then well, excuse evil people? Guess whose backstory we actually get? Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm assuming at some point she's going to be our party member, but she seems really antisocial, so I wouldn't be surprised if she's going to, like, be Rise.
No, maybe.
Will Medjed carry out their cyber terrorism?
Forgot their name was Medjed.
Yep.
In order to stop them, we need
Got
to
a
help
got a
them
whole
help
Egyptian
before
vibe
the
going.
time
Remember,
of
like the whole thing is like with the dungeons is it's places, you know,
deadline is
thieves would
about 2
be.
days
Right.
A bank, a
So,
fucking
19th.
art studio, and now we're literally ancient Egyptian grave robbers. And don't forget the Fuker.
Meeting up in Shibuya, then
And the
coming here's
Fuker.
a pain, right? Let's make this place our hideout for a while.
Wow, they finally fucking figured it out.
To be fair, they're dumb high school kids.
Is
A
everyone
lot of your
fine with
complaints,
this
you
place
forget how
being our
dumb
next
high schoolers
hideout
are.
then?
Dude, I am a dumb adult who was a dumb high
And
schooler.
I don't even mean that in a bad way. It's just you haven't
Dude, okay.
had real life
We
yet,
must take
so
care
it's
not
just
to
like
be
you're...
startled by boss.
No, okay.
This is gonna make me sound old. They're naive, but not on purpose. It's not a bad thing. It's just like...
I refuse to believe...
That pyramid.
Right, but like they're literally doing illegal shit. When you're doing illegal shit, you think to yourself, I should probably hide.
Jameson, I love you so much.
This doesn't become our graveyard.
We, you and me, had traumatic childhoods. Thus, we were forced to mature very early in life. A lot of people don't have that in high school.
We're dealing with international
I don't know, dude. I get the argument of like, oh, you know, they're kids, they're not very smart.
It's hot as hell in this hot-ass funky room. Is that the Grim Reaper?
Like, but like literally before this, we were just actively meeting in public. Like that's insane.
That reminds me. While we were in the Mona car, you were staring at me with a dirty look, you perv.
Shut up. It was a great view.
She is literally a sexual assault victim. What the fuck, Ryuji?
The
I'll
purity
hate you for that.
of is truly a sight to behold.
Like, literally make it Makoto. Make it anyone else. Don't give her the sexual fucking harassment jokes.
I'm a
That
Egyptian,
is-
after all.
That is fucked up, man.
It's not that you weren't, but that you couldn't since you were transformed. Am I right?
See, again, it's like supposed to be funny because it's like she's in on
It's
it.
not funny, though.
Yeah.
She's not in on it. She literally is
I
calling him out
know.
on being a pervert.
I'm aware.
That's so unfortunate because she could be such a fucking awesome, empowering character. Oh.
No, Persona is the king of trying to have your cake and eat it. Well, that sucked.
Nobody cares, you sexual assault person.
Magic.
Like, read the fucking room.
Oh, she's also infiltrated our group chat, which is really funny.
Wait a minute. Back up. Medjed will definitely make a move. Wasn't she Medjed?
No, not even close, sweetheart.
Oh.
She agreed to help us take care of them.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. It was a little while since we last streamed. My bad. Which, again, I apologize for yesterday, but I was so fucking exhausted. Jameson made me sleep, and I'm kind of glad he did, because I hibernated for 12 fucking hours.
Evie.
Like, I actually feel like a person today. It's great.
Alright, well, that was, wasn't great. The fan site is gone. Tried to access your URL, so the page doesn't exist. For my labors, completely disappeared. It's because of Medjed? You typed the wrong URL. Never do such a thing. It has to be Medjed's doing. There's supposed to be some kind of penalty for cheering on the Thanon Thieves. Boy, they totally jumped the gun. There's still time until the cleanse. Well, something came up. Is this proof enough for you? What's that supposed to mean? Oh.
What is it now?
Looks like everything's back to normal. So I make a fuss about all that. I'm gonna try and look into a little more, though.
So that was a threat.
No, that was Futaba proving that she can do the thing she's promising to do. She fucking nuked the fan site for 30 seconds.
Ah.
I'm not gonna be able to go out, I don't think. Did you want to, do the... It's
Yes.
gonna be this button, because it's, you know, Xbox controls.
Sorry, you just told me that. Fuck. No!
Okay.
I fucked it up.
Let me
I'm
get it
sorry.
set up for you. Luckily, you can't rewatch shit. So, it's gonna make you mash B, even though it's gonna say A. So mash B. Keep going.
Hey, wait!
Futaba did a little DDoSing for enrichment. Yeah. I think it's gonna make you do it a couple times.
Oh.
You got this, Bob.
Well, of course I do. I have a fucking pussy. I know how to do this.
Wow, really just looping back to that fucking, like, was it Resident Evil 4 bit?
Yeah. The real ones know.
The real ones know!
Futaba did a little
DDoSing.
DDoSing. What the fuck is a DDoS?
Like a cyber attack.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So we got a prize, apparently, or something we can redeem for a prize, but there's also, like, a Super Nintendo game, so who knows?
Retro games are all the rage.
Now then.
Well, for Thomas Hope, we're going to have to steal a treasure the day before the deadline. Or on the day before the deadline. So to find the treasure by the 18th and send the calling card by the 19th. So to you, when we go to the palace, we keep that deadline in mind. Okay, so now we can actually try to go do our palace, which I think... Why the fuck is it telling you that now?
What did it say? I didn't see
Go
it.
to Mementos to grind if you want. We should probably try to do the palace right now.
How did we prepare exactly?
Hey,
Oh, right, we didn't. But we're already ready, so.
Awesome. The storyline had to progress, I understand, but how the fuck did we prepare?
The idea is supposed to be like you would go get your equipment or level up if
Yeah.
you needed to.
It's still part of the palace.
It's
though.
basically because, you know what it is? It's because they did not give us the day counter before that, so they wanted to absolutely make sure the player knows how much time they have.
I guess, yeah.
But Futaba probably doesn't. In fact, I'd bet she isn't even interested in the
To
outside
scratch and
world.
sniff guard. I mean, hey, they did that for Earthbound. And that game
that's why
sold
the
so
whole thing
well.
is a bleak desert.
I mean, if they're bringing back Tamagotchi Life or whatever, you never know.
Oh yeah, you saw the Nintendo Direct?
I didn't see it, but I saw that everywhere.
Yeah, they're finally making another Tamagotchi Life. Good for the Tamagotchi Life fans, I guess.
that might not necessarily be the case. Many upper-class citizens travel by limo or
It's also
plane,
weird because
so
they're doing
you don't know
another
or
direct on
care
the
about
2nd of
city life.
April, so you know, like a few days, all about the Switch 2.
Really?
I don't know if it's all about the Switch 2, but
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, they're talking about the Switch 2 at least.
Finally.
I mean,
About
wouldn't you
time.
wanna go to a
But it's also like
I
weird.
wish they didn't call it Switch 2. That's so fucking lame.
Oh, dude, so many kids are gonna get dicked out of getting that system like for Christmas
I
because their
think
parents are
a
like, "I already have a
flying van is
Switch."
quite enough,
Yeah,
thanks.
or like call it like the Switch Ultimate or something.
Just call it like the Super Switch or Nintendo.
Area
Like,
outside
come
of the
on,
store
like,
seems fascinating.
Yeah, just call it a Nintendo. Like,
just call it the Nintendo. Fuck it.
Tokyo within their palace.
What the fuck was I
I would love
saying
Sorry.
a second ago?
Tamagotchi,
Okay, no,
April
but the
7th.
thing is, we already know the Switch 2 is going to be backwards compatible. But the thing that makes me, they really didn't learn the lesson with the Wii U. No, not at all. The thing that makes me, like, a little nervous, I guess, is, like, some of those games they announced today are coming out in 2026. So it's like, when the fuck is the Switch 2 coming
Even
out?
if such a place did exist,
Like, it's backwards compatible, so it doesn't really matter, but, like, I also feel like it would be, like, I don't know. Like, there's some part of me that's like, it'd be weird to be like, oh, this Switch game's coming out in 2026. Also, here's the new Switch before that. You know what I mean? But, like, what the fuck do I know? I grew up in the time where a game would come out for the DS, the Wii, and fucking, you know, sometimes the fucking Game Boy Advance all at once.
I miss those days.
I should write something.
But I also don't at the same time.
Yeah, because most of the time, like, the handheld versions of those games were dog shit.
I miss the nostalgia of seeing several different types of cases and covers for the same game. I don't miss having to spend money. So Edna came out.
Yeah, Ina came out. Dream Barbecue finally came out. How, I would ask how is that, but I feel like you're not gonna be able to explain it to me in a way that I understand. So there's a closed gate here, and there's a town in the distance there, which is neat. But that's not what any of our concern is. We are concerned about that sweet, sweet triangle.
That's weird. That's her palace has a kingdom outside it.
I mean, it's just your warped cognition. It could be whatever.
Oh, you know what? I bet you they're gonna
Oh.
do a thing.
Canopic jar, hello.
I bet you they're gonna do a thing where you get partway through the palace and then you have to go to the town to
Perhaps.
like beat a cognition, get some sort of item to unlock it.
Perhaps.
Especially if it's as big of a palace as you have.
This one is
Hinted.
this one's kind of long. But like all the dungeons in Persona 5 are kind of
Which
long.
I am gonna apologize now. I doubt we're finishing tonight.
Yeah, no, but that's okay.
Because I do have work tomorrow, but tomorrow's Friday, so tomorrow I can stay up.
Yeah, we're good. Not installed, not touched yet, probably won't call. Neat. Alright.
It sucks. I can't really be in call too much during the week anymore. But I only need to do it for 8 weeks, and then I have summer, and then fall won't be as bad till the last semester, so.
So we need to find another way in through this fucking door. Now, what on earth could we do? What looks suspicious?
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
But the party says we need to check everything suspicious inside and out.
Sussy Baka right there.
You're damn right.
Are you...
Oh,
Come back here. Let's talk for a moment.
okay. Well, Shadow Futaba wants to hang out. Hello.
Welcome back. I had thought I would never see you again.
Yeah, I wonder why. I can't believe you tried to crush us with an effing boulder. Want us to steal your goddamn treasure or not?
Why don't we make a deal? You wish to proceed further, yes?
A little bit.
A deal, you say?
There is a town nearby. I would
Yeah, no,
like you to take
you were
part
close.
in
We're not even getting halfway through it. We need to do it to get started.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
I think I remember seeing a town on the way here.
I also like, and like now's probably the best time to bring it up, how all the, instead of having like hieroglyphs on the walls and shit, it's just like fucking binary.
That is sick.
If you
I
bring
like
this
the
back to
circle
me,
up there.
I'll
I
give you a
It
reward.
looks like it's.
I'll even tell you
Is
how
that
to
like
proceed.
Illuminati or something?
No, that's just like the fucking Eye of Ra.
No, it's the Eye of Ra, but I mean the numbers around it.
Details. Anything
Ran-
about this bandit or what was stolen.
Ransom?
Ransom?
Is that what it's saying?
Maybe? Maybe. I'm not sure.
You'll learn all the information you need to know once you arrive.
We'll need to head outside if we want to go to the town. We can go when you're ready, Joker.
Alright, well, we have to go take care of a bandit problem. We're basically just being sent on a fucking, like, D&D side quest. How are we supposed to get to this town? He said it's nearby. I can probably just see it from here, right?
Yes.
Good point. Let's observe the surrounding. Yeah, so me pointing out that the town is there was basically me fucking foreshadowing it like 3 minutes early.
Yep.
You're supposed to run around and be like, where on earth is there a town? Oh!
Hey,
Hey, isn't that a town off in the distance? So you appear to be buildings over there.
What do you want?
Were you not paying attention on?
Let's go.
She's the only one dressed appropriately for this weather.
Yes.
I am fucking freezing.
Well, we're in town now.
It's cold down here.
Well, she's not only bandaged out here, but still. Plus, I mean, if we want to get into, like, thematic reasons why there's, like, a town here, she is a
That's sick.
she is a shut-in, remember? So, like, the idea of, like, going out into town would be scary and weird.
Yeah. Which, as somebody who's almost a psychology bachelor's major, I think so far with her character, they're doing a really good job. Of, like, CPTSD, autistic. Hope that chicken's alright. I just suddenly started hearing it more.
I can go turn it off if you want.
No, I'm gonna go check on it in a minute.
Okay.
I'm very close to untangling my yarn. It doesn't sound like it's, like, on fire or anything, but...
No.
I'll adjust the hammock and I'm gonna grab pants because I'm frigid.
Yeah, fair.
A moo ain't cutting it.
That was an easy battle.
Yeah, no, it is cold in this basement.
I love my moo.
there's an enemy. Be careful.
Those are fucking cool.
Hmm.
We didn't run into those yet, did we?
I think we did, yeah, 'cause it's just Anzu. And we already know what they're weak to. But I don't know if we run into them as enemies, but
I feel
like,
bad because, like, I'm gonna be so honest. When you get to these sections, I'm half paying attention because, like, again, I love streaming. Don't get me wrong. Don't take this the wrong way. But these sections get a little mind-numbing when you're watching them.
that is
If you're
wild.
not doing anything with your hands.
That is wild, because that's, like, the exact opposite of, like, like, everyone's fucking opinion. Like, it's Persona, dude.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the first time seeing them in the wild. We've
I
had them
mean,
as
I watched the
personas.
part where you're making the persona. Like, that's cool. But, like, physically fighting everything, it's like...
I can see it.
Playing it is different. But just watching it, I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Men. You're like... I'm gonna steal your liver!
Are you good?
Yeah, I just swallowed air.
Salem doesn't like JRPGs, confirmed.
I like JRPGs, I just... You know... Small doses. Small doses. I understand why you like them. The structure, the... You have to use your noodle, like, that's fine. It's just very samey to me, and, you know... Watching that, I just can't fucking stand it. Well, it's not that I can't fucking stand it, it's just... I need to be doing something to stay engaged. It's not enough stimulation for me. I need quite a bit of stimulation or plot or something.
You say the mood of this town is definitely strange. I don't sense anyone around.
Not yet.
You guys looking for something?
Oh, it's gonna be her mom.
Oh, I'm using my noodle, alright. I heard someone else
Awesome.
out here, and here y'all are. Welcome to the desert, fellow trader.
What?
What does he mean by trader?
Oh, maybe I'll be Sakura.
We don't care. What?
Maybe the bandit will be Sakura. He stole something from her.
Maybe.
That'd be kind of cool.
Don't care about your welcomes. You're a bandit, right? Just cough up the thing you stole. Yeah, on this interstate, a group of criminals coming after a fellow
What
trader.
in the Assassin's Creed is that thing?
Well, you're gonna have to catch me if you want it.
There he goes.
And we gotta go catch him.
You're gonna go catch me if you want it. Me when you try to touch my boobs.
Okay, yeah, be quicker than that.
I have something.
I've definitely told you that multiple times.
Let's see.
When you're trying to be handsy.
Where is that fucker?
But that's just because I'm a brat.
There he is. So unfortunately, we don't have like a good place we can like hide and like, because we can hide behind like these, but we can't reach him from here.
I assume it's probably like a staged thing, or like you hit certain checkpoint things and he auto runs to a different spot. So does it even matter if you hide?
No, but I mean like it would be if it's just one of those things where like, yeah, we need to corner him somewhere.
We need to corner him and then shoot in the eye. Steal his eyeball.
Yeah, so now he's gonna keep running around.
I have a random fact about blindness, but it has to do with my job, which is Medicaid insurance eligibility shit, so I don't want to bore people.
Fuck did he go?
Away.
That is there. So we need to, you know what this kind of is like? You remember in like...
There's something exactly like this in Metaphor.
You remember in like Heart Gold and Soul Silver, where we need to like chase the fucking Farfetch'd?
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, because now I think we need to go around.
I'm really nervous.
There we
Tomorrow I have
hate that
lunch.
duck.
I have lunch with my other new person, but also with the president of the company and the CEO of the company tomorrow.
You're gonna be fine, dear.
I know, but I'm still nervous. And it's to welcome us. They're buying us lunch. We're going out for 2 hours paid.
I'm gonna cook him without his leak. Yeah, now it's fight time. What do you think?
He looks fucking dope. Smash.
What?
I mean, he's a cool monster. I'd smash.
You make me so upset. That's a Chozo. Salem.
I'm not saying he's hot, but like if I had to, I wouldn't say no.
I think you should stop talking. I think it'd be for everyone's best interest if you stop fucking talking. That's the first time I've bothered using Ryuji. in a while.
Nobody said you had to.
Yeah, no one implied that. Like, actually, no one in the world implied that.
Why does he sound like that?
Literally, nobody asked. He did not ask. Yeah, there we go.
Joker, that was cool.
Somebody took a look at a Birdman and said wood. We have retrieved
Yeah,
the
wings.
stolen
You could
papyrus.
fuck in the air. That'd be sick. What?
Like some sort of papyrus parcel. Looks like something right inside. Hey, no peeking at girls' belongings without her permission. What the hell's happening here? This is bandit. These were voices saying you killed her, and who knows what else.
Hey, Kanji, have you paid attention?
That's not kanji.
Or...
Ryuji fucking wishes he was kanji, bro.
I didn't mean to say Kanji. Kanji's way cooler than Ryuji. But Ryuji is
So it's a
trying
case
so
of
hard.
syphilis. What do you mean? Like,
Whoa! 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 Can't wait for that scene in your book. I don't have a scene like that in my book.
not
Fucking in the air.
yet.
I don't have one in book
Not
2.
yet.
I have thought about it for book 3.
You're so weird.
What the fuck? Sorry, I'm like sexually unique. Fuck you.
Is that what you're calling it now?
You're such a twat ass.
Sorry, I'm sexually unique. I would fuck a bird. Like,
I'm not just a bird, just that guy.
ah! Anyway,
Hey, Jameson,
yo.
I'm leaving.
Okay. Yeah, go make sure our kitchen's on fire.
You're gonna be on fire in a fucking minute.
Well done. It is yours now.
Wait, what? Didn't
Speaking
you
of, I at least stopped reading it in the middle of summer and Haro boning. Yeah, that's the appropriate response, frankly. Oh,
Yeah.
I got the map.
Stolen by the bandit to aid in his ransacking of this place.
I'll make sure the kitchen is on fire. See, you know what? Salem brought up kanji, and that, you know, just reminds me. I mean, these guys are blabbing. Hold on, let me get through this first. Let me not be one of those streamers for 5 seconds, huh?
Is that the map is now yours. Just come further in and... Oh.
What in the?
And there she goes.
Futaba-chan,
God damn it!
I kind of get it. Bird spitting your mouth, you know, kind of clicks. David? Have you considered, like, a therapist?
Is this?
And if you have you considered a better one?
Hey, you guys still alive?
All right, who's not dead? Sound off.
Just a boulder, then this. Did we piss her off somehow?
I don't think it has
I just noticed there's, like,
anything to do with
QR
us
codes
helping her.
flashing around. Or at least one of them was.
I suspect the problem is that she can't control her instinct to push people away from her. Simple defense mechanism. Considering what she's been through, I don't blame her for mistrusting
Not for this, no.
others.
In this regard, I'm down to be fucked in the head.
Joker, let's save her. We've got to help Futaba-chan open the door to her heart.
Pokemon Coliseum. I gotta do Coliseum and
No
XD at some point
objections,
soon.
but we should worry about ourselves
Well, okay, I
first.
probably wouldn't do them back to back, but
Come on, let's look for a way back above ground. Otherwise, this place is going to end up our tomb too.
what I was gonna say a second ago, Salem brought up kanji, and that just sort of made me think of this. So, you guys know, I brought it up before, that starting with Persona 5 Royal, I've been giving these videos custom thumbnails. I finally made a template, and I've been taking the time to, you know, make sure they all have nice looking thumbnails, and, you know, that are kind of like uniform, so like people could do a glance at take a glance at our channel and know, like, oh, or like at a video and be like, oh, that Pixel broadcast uploaded. I like the very early internet Japanese emoticon hieroglyphs. Yeah, me too. No, do a 24-hour Pokemon stream, bitch. I would. And so I went back to do some of the older ones too, because I wanted to be like uniform, and I was pretty much caught up on Persona 5. So I did Leaf Green because it was short. I did Signalis because it was short. And then I did Persona 4 because I'm a dipshit. But it just made me, you know, go like revisiting some like just moments from that playthrough got me thinking about that like Persona 4 like remake that we're probably getting, and God, I'm really excited. Honestly, I hope when we get that, like honestly, like I didn't think about it before, but like I really hope that if they do any sort of big change to Persona 4, I really hope they give us like regular dungeons. You know what I mean? I know that might be a big ask to like design proper dungeons for all the shit. Like, you know, turn all the randomly generated dungeons into proper dungeons, but like, I would really appreciate it at this point. Because that's like the biggest thing I have against 4, I think, in comparison to the others.
I'm back. Excuse me.
I guess in comparison to...
Excuse me.
Put her down!
No!
Why?
She is a part of this family, and she'll act like it.
For the low, low price of $29.99 on top of base gaming, Kiss Yosuke has little lips.
Yeah!
Well, you see, that's another thing I was thinking of, not the Yosuke bit, but like the DLC thing. Because someone made a joke, like, oh, like, you know, the option to be gay or whatever is gonna be DLC. But like, you know, and I was thinking about that, and then I thought, man, when they do remake Persona 4, because at this point I feel like it's a when, even if like we don't get it soon based on this whole website thing, it'll be eventually, right? I was thinking to myself, like, are they gonna bring over the shit from Golden, like, you know, Marie and all that, or are they gonna like make that like DLC again? Like, I was thinking about it, the episode I guess shit was like super negatively received, so I would not be surprised if they were like, I would not be surprised if like the hypothetical Persona 4 remake had that shit packaged in this time. You know what I mean? Because like, no one was happy they pulled that shit. You know? Hell, I still haven't even fucking bought it and played it. And I'm kind of waiting for the mood to strike me to replay 3, honestly. I'll probably keep it in, so it's hard to cut out. That as well, yeah. One of the things feels kind of cap as a complaint, but the impression the dungeons make on me is this game is limited, and I'll explain why. Well, but you're right, because the issue I have is that it makes all the dungeons feel the exact fucking same. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the aesthetic's different, you know, but like, they all feel the same because they're all just weird, goopy hallways, and that's it, you know? Like, they all feel the same up until you get to, like, Adachi's, and that's just because his is, like, a gimmick and a very unique visual style.
Can you guys hear me okay? I'm kind of further back now. I adjusted my hammock.
So the only thing you missed is we got dropped into a quicksand pit, but we're fine.
Here's the thing. If games are really, really good and they offer DLC, especially if it's like cosmetic or something small, I don't mind. But like in the case of that Aegis DLC, it's like, what's the fucking point?
Right, because that was shit people were like expecting because it was a remake. Oh,
Right.
oh, Babby.
Oh.
It's fucking time.
Let's go. Let's rock. Fist of the Phantom Star. Sorry.
Awesome.
Wait for it.
What in the Smash Brothers is that?
That was great.
They're referencing Fist of the North Star, I think.
Awesome.
2 enemies remaining.
The way this game combat works, positioning doesn't matter, so you're just moving through areas and fighting shadows. You usually really do be a bottom. Oh, those are police every chug. Like, there's no difference between fighting enemy in a tight hallway versus an open room. Yeah, no, this isn't like a fucking action RPG or anything. Are we still in the era of the RPG? No, but like, we're still fucking playing this. And I mean, Salem's doing an RPG next.
Yep.
This was a bad idea.
No, it wasn't. I think it was good.
Our next little theme idea is gonna be
Easier.
shorter, God willing.
And I think only one of you knows about it.
Yeah, because you can't keep your fucking mouth shut.
Listen, I was excited. It's fine. Don't spoil it, Titan.
Shadow spotted.
Hello.
Feel your true form.
But I also don't know if we're doing that immediately.
I was under the impression we were, and we were gonna kickstart it.
We could. You assume I even remember.
The enemy is electrified. Melee may work.
But yeah, sorry, I had to leave when Titan said he was stopped in the middle of them boning. You didn't finish that scene? What the fuck is wrong with you? I don't even mean that like, ooh, finish the smut scene. I just,
Getting through.
you really leaving them hanging, huh? My break ended. That's fair.
It doesn't always have to be action in real time, even if it stays turn-based. I guess Mission Dungeons is the point of comparison here because it cares about things like range and being surrounded. Right. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't know. I would like, you know, even if like they do keep the like random dungeons for 4, I guess I would just appreciate something to I would appreciate like an effort to be put in to make the dungeon still feel different. You know, like change how each one generates a little or something so they feel like more unique from each other, I guess. If full-on recreations of the dungeons are a bit too much to ask.
All non-pulchra information had left my brain.
All non-pulchra information is left in the
Oh,
brain.
that's fair.
I had them occasionally where if you put a book down, the character start doing whatever they were until you pick it back up.
That's what I always kind of imagine, so that's why I kind of like
Oh.
binge read books, honestly.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
Oh, it's time for Ryuji's other one. Sick. Here you go.
I'll have the usual.
Of course.
What a
I pour
master!
my soul into this bowl.
Now that's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to eat here.
Why are his all country themed?
Because Ryuji's
Like
a fucking.
Western.
Because Ryuji's a fucking hick. I don't know.
Awesome.
There we go.
I love how the entire point of Yusuke being there is to just be flamboyant.
To give it to. Well, he also shoots a grenade. So what do we got?
Power.
Mazionga. Increases defense. I don't really need that. I'm keeping Null Fizz when I fuse this guy away.
Let's gain new power.
Medium ice damage to one foe. Don't need light.
I can't wait for you to finish the book though, because
That was
I
easy.
haven't had a conversation with someone who's finished my book except for my great grandmother who
Well, and me.
and you.
I read the whole thing technically multiple times to edit it.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, my great grandmother, before she died, she read the entire drafts of each of the series.
This was before Salem started making the characters like rub their bits together.
Mm.
I should mention. You did not make.
Before Aaron became a bigger character.
Well, yeah, but that was way before you started adding sex scenes. I'm just saying you didn't make.
There were 2 sex scenes actually.
You made your great grandmother read fairy porn.
She said they were great.
Your family confounds me. I can't wait for Summer to cheat on Haru.
No!
Okay.
There is no cheating. Cheating is terrible.
Can I DM you a shitpost I made so I can get live pixelated reaction? I'm not gonna be able to throw it up on the screen, but sure.
Yes. Are you sending it on Discord or chat? Because I have the laptop, so I can actually click on your links now. That doesn't mean bombard us with links.
Yeah,
but
we
that's fine. You were Salem.
I have you have your phone if you want to DM it directly to you. No, please put chat back.
I can have both of them up. Sorry you have to stare at Asterion.
Yeah, you should be. I'm
Fuck
sick
you.
of looking at him.
He's such a pretty boy. He's my pretty blood-covered boy. Leave him be. Discord, why are you updating?
Because you don't use his laptop for anything. Because it kind of sucks.
It doesn't suck. You
So-
always bitch about it, but this thing has held my hand through college.
Sam, I feel like your family's actually really cool. I just had one wash generation with your parents.
My great-grandmother was amazing, and I love her to pieces. Rest her soul.
I can feel it.
My grandmother,
Are you?
my mom's side mom, so my grandmother, she's the one who really likes Call of Duty zombie mode. She's amazing, and I love her. She's essentially my step-in mom. Like, she's the one who'll call me, or FaceTime me, or text me at least twice a week.
You know, we're back out here. We leveled up. I'm gonna pop a peek in the Velvet Room real quick.
My aunt and her kids are amazing, Benita and Catalina. They are like sisters from another mister. We grew up with them. Always playing and stuff.
Justine,
My
did you want to
parents
register it?
definitely really
You'd like
rough
to register
relationship
this?
with that, as all of you know.
You'd like to register
My
this?
brother, I think, is
These are
no
the
longer
packs you
talking to
want.
me, but I don't know if that's true or not, but I haven't heard from him in months.
What path do you want?
Can someone get rid of that?
I don't.
Oh, fuck. we
Missile? No missiles here.
Missile, can you missile? Thanks. My dad's side,
A strong persona indeed.
that grandmother, I'm really torn about. Because she very much has an idea of, like,
Strong persona
what
indeed.
family should be. And she's like, leave your problems at the door. We are all family here. But it's like, there's a point
That's
where
like
I can't fucking do that.
That's like eat me. Thank you, missile.
And when I first cut off contact with my parents,
I see.
she ended up giving me this horrible gaslighty letter on Christmas Eve. Like, pretty much trying to threaten me to show up to Christmas tomorrow. So, I love her, but there's a lot that I
I
am
see.
very uncomfortable with her at that point. Because she's trying to step into a situation she doesn't understand. And I understand because that is technically her son.
The type of
I will
shit.
give her that. But, like,
No, but David's right. That type of shit is let's think shit.
it's
faster,
very
I think.
gaslighty. And something I don't really vibe with. My grandfather, so my dad's dad, he's very cool, but he's also very, like, he worries me. He's on Facebook and he's, like, talking about different conspiracies all the time and, like, he knows I think aliens are real or whatever, but he's, like, really into the alien thing to the point where it's, like, a little concerning.
Select
like
the
talking
steps
about
you'd
like
to inherit.
different types of people walking the earth,
Oh,
like star
fucking,
seeds
oh, you're
and
talking,
shit.
You're talking about fucking Papa?
Papa.
Yeah, no. You guys remember the Baldur's Gate streams? Remember Volo?
Yeah, he's literally Volo, but crazier in a good way. But also, like, I just worry about him. But he's old, and he's missing toes. So at this point, like, he can do what he wants.
2 millions. Anyways, the DM sale on the shitpost. What the fuck did you... The only good thing Twitch ever done is give me the ability to match report anyone I banned at Twitch high-ups, so I get nuked by them instead. Yeah, fair.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go, like, whole family tree or whatever. But, my mom's side, one of my grandmother's sisters, she is a horrible, horrible aunt. I cannot even describe to you, like, I realized through therapy she started a lot of my really disordered, like, behaviors. Especially around food. Like, a tame example is she locked me in the laundry room closet, pinched my stomach, and told me to stop eating or else I was gonna embarrass the family. Just to, like, you know, and whenever I asked her, like, please don't talk about food around me, that's all she would do. And for a long time, I was scared to get a degree in psychology or whatever because she's one of those people who has a psych degree and she's like, I'm better than you because I have a master's in psychology. And I was like, well, you use it wrong, honey.
Salem, she would think she was better than people if she had a fucking liberal arts degree. She can fuck herself.
She only thought that I was worth talking to once I started going to college.
So beat her
Which
to
is
death
fucked.
immediately.
So I hate that aunt. She
Strong
sucks.
persona indeed.
I'm just gonna make... I'm not
But
gonna
like
get a
my
boss.
cousin's,
Oh.
my cousin's mom, she's great. She's cool. I like her. She very much has like an issue with like agreeing with everybody,
Looks pretty
so
tough.
nobody truly knows what her opinion is. But I think she's just scared to speak her actual voice, which I feel like she actually does with me. But I love her. She's great.
It's tempting. I kinda like
Challenge her to a shadow game and banish her to the shadow realm.
Oh, hey, you know what?
I'm gonna banish her to all 3 Egyptian gods.
You know what?
I don't know what that means or does. I just know they exist.
You know
I'll
what?
have Karobi eat her.
Karobi?
Karobi? The little furry boy.
Karibo.
Karibo.
I can't...
Whatever. You were picking up what I was stepping in, hoe bag.
Can I make any of the fucking...
I didn't mean to go through like the whole major family tree there. My great grandmother's husband, I don't remember him very well. He died when I was really young. It makes me sad because it was before phones were really big, so it's like I don't even have a recording of his voice. I don't remember his voice. But I do remember one
I mean, it's
time.
not your fucking fault. Like,
Well, I know, but it still makes me sad.
yeah.
And I remember when I was really little, one time when I slept over Grammy's house, who was my great grandmother.
I should write something.
And she got me this little pajama dress. And it had little flowers on it, and it was yellow. And I unwrapped it, because my parents didn't really buy me clothes. Everyone else either bought me clothes or gave me hand-me-downs. And I was like, oh, thank you. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. And we called him Grandpa, but he was really like my great-great-grandpa. He picked it up, and he put it up to himself, and he's like, oh, honey, I'm gonna look so hot in this. Like, he was very much Jameson humor, and I wish Jameson could have met him.
Yeah.
But in the same vein, he was also violently an alcoholic, but to be fair, he served in World War II.
Yeah,
And, like, did not talk about it.
It's probably fucking
And
justified.
the way he died is kind of funny. So my great-great-grandma went to go get the mail, and at the time, in their little cul-de-sac, they didn't have personal mailboxes. They had a physical mail house at the end of the cul-de-sac that they'd have to go to because it's like a 55-plus community and it's like locked mailboxes. And he was like, "Kay, I'm gonna have some ice cream while you're gone. My chest kind of hurts." And she's like, "Oh, it's just probably all the heartburn from all the beer you drink." He's like, "Yeah, probably. It'll be the end of me." And she came back and he was already dead on the floor. But the sad part is he didn't even have his ice cream.
Oh.
It was unopened, leaking on the floor.
Oh.
So at his funeral, we all brought him strawberry ice cream, which was his favorite, and we put it in his thing. to be buried with. It was very soupy when he had to go in the ground.
Well, no shit.
But hopefully he got it.
I have something.
Yeah.
That's
It's sad he didn't get his ice cream, but
There's a strong looking
know.
shadow.
he very much had like a very funny sense of humor like that. And there was what he would also do.
ice cream is a baller burial item. Yeah.
So when I was a kid, my parents didn't notice I was autistic, and one of the things I used to really like to do,
What?
apparently, is I would put a plastic bowl on my head and I'd charge straight to a wall and bump into it, which is a form of sensory seeking that's very common in autistic children.
That is not common.
It is
There-
for autistic
That is
children.
not. No, it isn't.
Yes, it literally
You've
is.
got like another level.
So I used to do that all the time, and I'd put the bowl in my head and I'd run into the wall just to like feel the bump or something. I don't really remember. And what about pulling your eyelids off your eyes? That's another one. That's pretty common. And I guess my great-great-grandfather one day, he's like, you'd think she was the one drinking all my beer in this household. You know, because at the time I was a little girl. I obviously didn't know I was non-binary at like 2 or 3. But I remember him yelling at my mom. Not like actually yelling, but he was like, this kid worries me. And I was like,
Yeah, it's fair.
but why? It's just, it looks cool when I put the bowl on my head. It's all blurry and like, and then I just suddenly run in a random direction to like hit something. Like I thought it was great. I'd do it for hours. I don't know. And it wasn't like I was running full speed. I just kind of like trot into the wall. But that was one of my favorite forms of enrichment as a child. And I also had really bad pipe gut, so I would eat dirt, and they'd have to like bar me for eating dirt. Especially at Grammy's house. Like Grammy's house dirt, I remember. It used to be great.
Grammy's house dirt hit different.
It did hit different, especially if you got like the dirt near the back of her house, which was near a cliff. So
Are you a fucking mole?
No, I had really bad pica for a long time.
Why do you still remember your opinions of the dirt?
Oh, dude, it was that or the dirt, like when you go to the beach and it's like that tiny bit of dirt that's just barely wet. And it's like you can pick it up and it's solid, but it's still wet all the way through. I loved that dirt too.
Selma's an Artemis Fowl dwarf. I eat dirt. Coughs up dirt.
Well,
That's not even a what?
I don't do that anymore, obviously.
But you still feel the urge like a smoker giving
I
up
do.
fucking...
No, but I do feel the urge to eat dirt or chalk or like, that's one reason I really like Tums is like, it's just chalk. It is just edible chalk. And it's like, I don't eat Tums just for the sake of it, but I do need it enough where it's like, I have to have some in the house.
I'm gonna have to start bulk buying like candy cigarettes for you.
No,
Like,
those are an awful texture. My mom tried those. There was one point, it was corn, my mom tried, because it used to be so bad, I like ran into traffic one time to go get dirt, and then my mom was like, we can't be doing this. Well, I was little, I didn't know. I don't remember it. And so she tried to give me, it was cornstarch and water, but it was the worst texture. It was somehow wet and dry at the same time.
oh
and
yeah,
I
not
wanted-
like your delicious beach mud.
It wasn't like, no, not mud. Mud isn't the right texture, just slightly wet dirt. Where it's still crumbly. But anyway, I had to start taking vitamins because part of it was related to a vitamin deficiency and a mineral deficiency. So that helped, but I definitely to this day still struggle with the urge of wanting to eat dirt, but I realize that's absolutely fucking insane and I can't. So,
Salem starts scratching at their arms to the side of a bag of potting soil.
no, potting soil is disgusting. It wouldn't be potting soil. It's a very specific kind of dirt. It's two specific types
All right,
of
boys.
dirt.
New idea for that subathon. Like eventually, Salem does a tier list of the tastiest dirt. What do you think?
No, I'm too much of a germaphobe to do it now. Are you joking? Salem, how are you alive?
For context, Artemis Fowl dwarves can burrow through the ground stupid fast by hinging their jaws, swallowing dirt, and rocketing out the other end. Hell yeah. Remember the dirt flavored soda? I do. It tasted like nails.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
If I bring you up north, you start eating the dirt. I'm throwing you in the lake
I
wrapped in
would.
chains.
Okay, I need
So
to
Salem,
make this so
Salem.
fucking. No, shut
No,
the fuck
no,
up.
this is more fucking important. She's not on screen.
Yeah, so shut the fuck up. I cannot stress to you enough. This, me physically eating dirt was a part of when I was a kid, and it was very bad with a vitamin deficiency. As an adult, I still get like not the urge, but it's like the fucking trespassing thought. What is it?
Invasive thought.
The intrusive thought to eat the dirt because I miss the texture, but I never would now.
The dwarves can also shit out the dirt with enough force to take your head off. Do they ever do that to somebody?
I want someone to do that to me. I want to die. Oh my god.
So, new status condition. Makoto has been rattled. She's a rat. She can't do anything.
Wait.
Hold on. If I go to, like, a healing...
She's got her little mask on. She's been ratified.
You like that?
She's been ratted. What happens if Joker gets ratted?
Then you can't do anything for a few turns with Joker.
I've been waiting for this.
Looking cool, Joker.
Persona 5 unused content. There is voice files in the game that imply that in the first dungeon, the castle, there was going to be a section where you'd be turned into rats and need to sneak around, like stealth style, through the building and avoid like the boss seeing you. This was cut because that sounds really fucking annoying.
Is it only in this level where you can be ratted?
It's a few levels later. It's only being introduced now. And there you go. Now she's no longer rat. Oh, that's fucking...
Can't run now.
All right. Well, fucking Ryuji's ready.
Some real power. It's showtime.
I'm gonna let this one play out again because it's fucking good. Do you ever look at the shippost sent? Oh, shippost. Missile.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Missile.
Like, it's just a donut to cast spell. Yeah, I mean, that's the only way to do it. That's how you cast spells back in New Hampshire, bud. We only at Futaba Trongle. Personber forever.
Awesome.
Fucking amazing.
I leveled up.
Thank you for your contributions.
Oh, lullaby. I mean, it's better than Fermina, I fucking guess. Hey, managed to scrape through that somehow. Keep looking for the treasures. Make sure we don't get rattled, so better proceed one step at a time. So yeah, so when you are rattled, that character's basically just gone. For a few turns, they cannot help you all-out attack. If Joker gets rattled, that means you're not doing any all-out attacks because you need Joker. It's basically just they are gone for a few turns. More or less.
I see.
But it's really funny because, come on.
Persona 5, the Morbillion Eons.
3,000 years, Persona 5.
I'll
You.
reveal your true form. That's not right.
You're weak to ice, you're weak
Can
to
I make a request?
What do you want?
Can you change your fucking outfit? Because the version of this song drives me fucking crazy.
You got it.
Thanks.
7,000 fucking pigeons.
Eat
Eat this man.
Not over yet, Alcana. Looking good, Panther. 2 balls on the ground. Finish him. Be the best.
Okay.
You know, I was thinking I should probably switch this out soon. If I remember correctly, I think the dancing outfit gives you a different song too?
Try it.
Did
Oh
it-
my god, we look like a douchebag.
I don't...
We
okay,
got the fucking
the pants are...
Fred from Scooby-Doo scarf.
The,
We got the I'm in 2010 high school shirt. We got unworn suspenders and douche, like, just fucking rap man pants and sneakers.
I could try the other one.
No, it's fine. Keep it.
I think instead of streaming Persona 4, P4, we should just have a 4-hour black screen stream of Discourse Well Done and Naoto is problematic. This type of shit Jesse Pinkman's wearing in every episode of Breaking Bad. I don't hate it.
It's ugly.
I like
hate
the
it.
shirt. Like, the shirt's fine. So, this is a reflective panel. Salem, are you a fan of, like, every Zelda game ever?
I see.
Yeah.
Alright.
Obviously.
Light pouring from the ceiling is reflecting off this here, but it's hitting the wall. The wall's all cracked. I think we could break it. It does be easy. It might possibly hit with a powerful enough force. Interesting. What was I saying a minute ago? Yeah, no, I'm not looking forward to the 3,000 more years Naoto discourse when that comes out, but like, you know, I don't know, man. Like, people are gonna complain no matter what happens.
I've had this horrible thing in my ear for like 2 fucking months.
Have you been
Where it
taking the
sounds
allergy
like-
medication like the doctor told you?
I have been actually for like, I forgot a little bit, but I've been taking it each morning.
Have you ever
it
used
sounds like I have like water in my ear, and when I went to
a
my
device?
job thing screening, she said I had like non-infectious fluid behind my fucking eardrum, and it's driving me fucking mad because when I talk in this room, it like rattles my ear and it sounds weird and and like it doesn't hurt until I talk in this room specifically because of the way the sound echoes, or there's like a loud noise, but it's like, it feels like it's like ready to fucking get out of my head, and it sucks. I don't know how else to fix it because the doctor said allergy meds and it hasn't been helping.
Take it more. I don't know what to tell you.
I have been taking it for like way more than recommended on the thing. She told me I only need it for a couple days. It's been weeks.
And then the last month when they pulled solid hard piece of earwax size of raisins out of me. What the fuck are you doing?
She said there wasn't really much wax. She just said it was fluid behind my eardrum. And my insurance doesn't start till May 1st, which sucks.
No, but I can listen to my music at half the volume now, so that's cool.
That's awesome.
I'm not deaf anymore.
Okay.
So because we reflected the light onto this, this door's opening.
Awesome.
Hey,
Yeah, you know, we're talking about Wind Waker?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, like, every Zelda game has the fucking light reflection puzzle dungeon, but, like, that's what I always think of.
hey.
Let's see, the light shed by the god of the underworld shall become the sign for those who traverse the pits. What the fuck does that mean? Dog.
But it's literally gonna make me crash out. Like, I don't know if we should try ear coning or something, but, like, I cannot deal with it anymore. It keeps waking me up. Monkey. This is like the other song from Reload, but a different version.
Well, no, because this is from 4. That's a remake of the song from 4.
Or, yeah, that's what I meant, not Reload, sorry.
You are too high level for me. Goodbye.
What level are you?
30-ish? 30?
Man, that lagged.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. We are... Yeah, exactly level 30. I think it was level 36. It'll be a while before we can recruit Monkey. Yeah, depending on how deep we get in this dungeon, this might just end up being a bit of a shorter stream, but find a good place to stop just because Salem has to sleep for work. But then tomorrow, hopefully, assuming you're not exhausted, we could go a bit longer, maybe.
Yeah. That's what I'm planning. I'm bringing a Red Bull, so.
It's Anubis, the Egyptian god of the underworld. Seems to have some kind of shining orb. Sounds kind of familiar. Something about life from the god of the underworld. Shall we take it? Yeah, we'll just mug Anubis. That probably worked out well for the last guy who did it. Alright, sick. No consequences.
I doubt that.
You know what's really, like, just a random, like, it's not even really a story, but it's something random I remembered.
What?
Dusk was playing some random Pokemon fan game, and this song was playing in the background of one of the areas. Like, Futaba's Palace, specifically, and it threw me and Titan for a fucking loop for a second, because we both went, wait, hold on a fucking minute. And we're, like, because Dusk was like, why do I recognize this? And me and Titan were sitting there, and I think I was the one who
Like
went...
crashing the fuck out.
Yeah, and I think I was the one who was like, that's fucking Futaba's Palace, I think, for some reason. Like, it's not a bad song choice. It's just always weird when you're playing, like, Pokemon fan games and shit, and, like, non-Pokemon music sneaks its way in.
Yeah.
That was a shop theme and some custom... Yeah. Again, not a bad... Like, because, I mean... I like it. You know, it's not a bad choice. It's just... It's always weird when shit like that happens. I think that was the same game where, like, the wild Pokemon theme was, like, Kirby music or something.
I'm assuming you probably should be doing a lot of grinding in here, huh?
I'm not really grinding. I'm just, you know, killing the enemies as they come just because, you know. I feel like it would have been more work to try to avoid it, considering how close it was to me and the wall. But I mean, hey, the more we level up, the more personas we can get. And the more money we get, the more personas we can get, because we can cheat, we're just a little too broke at the moment to do so.
Alright. Man, that was easy.
Well, there's another light thing. Door to the Great Stairs. Means we're directly above where we ended up after coming through the front entrance. Fascinating. But not much we can do with that here.
Hey.
So we take those gems we got from the Anubis statues.
Oh.
We pop them in here.
Hey. Oh.
And that opens that up, flips that around. And now the stairs are finally open.
Yay!
Again, this is just a Zelda dungeon.
You're saying that constantly, like there's something wrong with that.
No, but I mean, like, there's like 8 Zelda dungeons that would open exactly like that. You know what I mean?
So,
Yes.
Zelda's good for a reason.
Not all of Zelda's dungeons are good.
That's not what I said.
We sat through Twilight Princess. Not all of the dungeons are good. We opened the stairs, time to end stream. I mean, unironically, I'm thinking about it, but we can keep this going for a little bit longer. Did you turn the oven off, by the way?
Yes.
Okay. Probably should have asked you that like an hour ago, but
You're fine.
you know. So basically, this is going to be the shtick of this dungeon. We're going to need to keep that light going. So it's going to be looping from... It's going to be, okay, we got up here. Here's a fucking break room. Then we got to go around, hit a loop, get the light moving. It's very,
Did you notice?
This is going to sound insane, because this is obviously just a video game that we are already like 50 hours into, but it's a very video gamey area, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which works because it's Futaba. I can't imagine she gets out much. So she probably spends a decent amount of time playing video games.
Playing like World of Warcraft.
Oh, God.
Is that a canon event for her?
I was giving her a little more credit than that, but...
Hey.
Your grappling hook can catch those as fine, Joker. Give it a shot.
It's somewhere.
Game's just reminding us we have the grappling hook. Wee.
To be fair, it's been a while.
I mean, we just used it in, like, the last room. We use it a bunch to get, like, will seeds and shit like that, but, like... Oh, can't get through there.
Don't worry, Jameson. I turned the oven up even more.
Thanks, buddy. Gotta keep the house warm.
I can
No, we figured out on VC last night. Futaba Labs optimal testament combos and plus R. You know what? I only understood like half of that, but I agree. Yeah, no, this dungeon isn't like bad or anything.
Be careful.
We haven't gotten to like there's only, honestly, I think there's only like one dungeon in this game I would consider like not fucking fun, and we haven't gotten there yet. But
Yeah.
I definitely remember getting like a little lost in this one the first time I played. But like I'm also a little slow, so
No, you're not.
she would find it absolutely hilarious when someone loses half their health on a visible web trap starter. I mean, I would too. That sounds funny. No. Go get it on. Smash Cut to follow super top of screen slurs at someone after they manage to combo her for even a second.
That won't work right now.
Oh, fuck, she's shocked. Well, time to die.
Okay.
I'm curious. Let me actually change the other dancing outfit. Did I give you a different song? Starlight outfit. See, this one's a bit better.
Yeah, that one's a lot better.
Granted, it just does sort of look like his regular outfit.
Although he does look like Ed Sheeran.
Is that good? Is that
No.
bad?
He's British.
Poor thing.
I'm not saying that about British people, but
Well, you did. Apparently we will be cursed for taking that one. I'd like to see you do something about it, gay boy. Yeah, it's Ed Sheeran, so his music is mid and he looks. Futaba will get hit with one dandy step and call the Slayer player terms that have been heard since the 1800s. Oof. You know, it would be really funny to... What? What are you doing?
I'm showing you Ed Sheeran.
I don't need to see fucking Ed Sheeran. I need to see chat.
Oh, he's English. Pardon me. This is what he looks like.
Why does he look lost in all of these photos?
That's just how he looks.
We're gonna put that gem back because we can't get through here. It would be really interesting, actually, to hear like a translated version of like gamer rage in like other languages. Like I mean like abhorrent shit. Like not near average. I'm getting angry playing a video game. I mean, like, I want to hear what the like the Japanese equivalent is of someone smashing their controller and like shouting the N-word is. You know what I mean?
Wild.
Like, I want to hear what like an Xbox lobby in another country sounded like, because that would be kind of funny to me to hear like what insults did they use. You know what I mean? Can we grab this now? I don't know, it'd be funny to me.
Focus.
I won't find it again, but I love the meme where someone's holding up a Kraft cheese packet and it says 16 cheesy singles and saying, "Yo, new Ed Sheeran album."
I'll reveal your true form.
Was he the guy who randomly, for some reason, his music was in the credits of like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet or something? Is he the right guy I'm thinking of? Yes? Okay. That's the only reason I would even half recognize the name, because he was in Pokemon. And the only reason I remember that is because I remember when, when Scarlet and Violet finally got dumped on, like, Switch emulation, like, the first mod I saw was muting the Ed Sheeran lyrics.
Awesome.
I'll reveal your true form.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, my ears just hurts and
Oh.
it's driving me crazy.
Joker. Vicious foe. Attack with psychokinetic skills.
Apparently, the Japanese equivalent of COD Lobby is the Gundam floors of a Japanese arcade. For what Obama said in his streams, Majin, not Barack. Gundam players are massive crash outs, like 40-year-old smoker Solomon 2 doesn't help the game is 2v2, so there's exactly one teammate to focus your rage onto. I mean, like, some part of me doesn't fucking blame them, you know? It's probably the first, you know, like, we all know the memes were, like, Japanese fucking work culture. It's probably the first, like, bit of break time they've had in, like, a month, you know? Like, they're ready to, like, they're looking for an excuse to crash out, bro. Like, I would too.
Only one more. Let's go. Yes! Yeah! Victory!
All right.
Makes them most sanitary and bland teenage white bitch pastel light color shitty represented vinyl on shitter turntable music ever. I see.
Yeah.
Look, a treasure chest. Why don't we crack it
He's
open?
like, the one that's like, I know you know a couple Ed Sheeran songs because you always talked about one in Rite Aid. Was it like a,
Hmm?
Persona.
Did I?
It is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
yeah.
Persona.
Can you give me a...
Vicious.
like anything? Like a lyric or...
I'm in love with your body.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
Go down.
Immune to curse. I had hoped we could end this quickly.
Jameson doesn't even know music, but he knows that.
Yeah, because that was like the only fucking songs they played there.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I don't get that shit. Like, I've never once walked into a store and been like, oh, sweet, they're playing fucking whatever. I think I've more often walked into a store and be like, God, I wish someone would shoot the guy who fucking makes them play these songs.
Immune to curse. I had hoped we could end this
Like,
quickly.
fucking A. You are just that weak to shit.
Use my persona. Persona.
POV, you just left your 1 hour day at your Tokyo office.
11.
Or, I'm sorry, your 11-hour day at the Tokyo office. Smoked the last cig in your pack. Sat down at the EXVS cabs, and your teammate just died on the first backup suit and got you respawning on half health.
Yeah, see, I would eat them. Again, I barely understood half what you said, but I'd be eating somebody.
Sorry.
Not you. I just mean, like, I don't understand the context of half the shit they just said.
They really do be saying things.
Yep.
Knockdown, Queen. You have them on the rope. This'll
No more waiting.
leave the rest to me.
Fine, but this one I'll fucking just go, yeah.
Now, let's continue. Yeah, victory.
Well, we're getting some pretty good levels here. Next time we find a safe room, we'll probably hop back to the Velvet Room just because we can. You see, it's weird, right? Because, like, I don't have a lot of that experience with, like, you know, like that joke of, like, you know, COD lobbies and shit. Because, like, A, I didn't grow up with, like, COD or anything. But B, I didn't grow up with, like, I didn't really grow up with, like, any real competitive games. Like, I've played, like, on, like, Showdown a lot since I was, like, a kid. But, like, 90% of people on Showdown don't talk. Like, I've been called names on Showdown before. But, like, it's also through text chat. So it's kind of, like, really doesn't fucking matter.
Right.
You know? You know who's a fucking menace on fucking game chat? Waffle. Every time
Yeah,
I play,
love it.
every time I play TF2 with that motherfucker, he's just trying to start shit all the time. Like he'll randomly just like someone will fucking shoot him once and he'll be like, "Hey, what if your entire family caught on fire?" like bro is unhinged and ready to throw down.
Sometimes you gotta shitpost a little, you know?
I guess. Depending on the suit you're playing that game, it might be your responsibility to die first to stay alive until your teammate does so, because the trigger suit has to come in without enough spawn tickets, they'll have some HP missing. Oh, okay, I see. Gotcha. So it might be your job to just stall. I got you, okay. You gotta give your opponent a safe switch in. Or your partner a safe switch in, rather.
Alright.
But no, I've been called, like, I've been called, like, bad words on Shoutout before. It's really funny. Well, because I don't want to say the words on Twitch. You know what I mean? Like,
you've been called naughty words.
I've been called things that I can't say on Twitch. I'll leave it like that. That. But it's really funny because it's Pokemon, bro. Simmer the fuck down. Like. What are you fucking weak to? Are you weak to ice, maybe? Nope. Fire. There you go. So we have a new treasure demon. Which is cool.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
Somehow no one's ever called me shit on Exer in that play. Really? Name damage to phones. Yeah, Fire System upgrade over those. I've got my fair share of disconnects Street Fighter 6 though. Yeah, that's. Oh, there's an alarm going off. Fantastic. Winning battles may trigger a fusion alarm. We already know about that. That will not. That's not on a timer either. That will not go away until we go do it. So we don't need to worry about that. So it's through here, huh?
There's a treasure chest. Show me your true form.
Back when I was a kid, like I mean like a shitty fucking like middle school brat on like on Yu-Gi-Oh, like not Omega, what the fuck, like Edo Pro. I called someone a goat fucker once.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were very upset. That's why I like Splatoon. There's no voice chat in Splatoon. Nintendo's not gonna let their fucking player base get called slurs, dude. Are you serious? Like, I think Eggs are small enough now. People think, oh, if I'm an asshole, the whole scene will know within 30 minutes. Yeah, that's fair. That's probably a good rule of thumb with a lot of like fighting. It's been a while for out for a while. There we go. Made friends with the menacing owl man, Andrus. I think when LTG said mods ban anybody speaking Portuguese, oh my god. I don't know if I want to finish that sentence. To be clear, this is a joke. Ooh, boy. That is, that's rough shit. There's spikes over there. Yeah, this dungeon has a lot of you can't go this way, find the other way around type beats going. Followed up with, how you gonna be coming to my chat with your PC in a hut? Oh my.
That's fucking crazy.
That is insane.
This is...
It's somewhere. I'll reveal your true form.
This person is black, by the way. Oh, I mean, when you say that,
No.
well, you need to lead with that. That won't save him. It'll help a little bit. Like,
I think that in itself, just that set of mind is a little racist.
I mean, a little bit, but like, would you rather hear a white guy shouting that?
I'd rather hear no one shouting that.
Well, that's not an option. You have to pick one.
No.
The words have already been said.
I thought those guys were snails for a half second, and I got really excited and then really disappointed. Like, I went through so many emotions in about 0.3 seconds.
Sorry, dear, they're snake men.
Fuck.
Makes it worse. All friendly fire racist rants was the most intense one. LG is a freak. Also very. Okay, I see.
You're joking. No! Explodes.
Here so quickly. They're about to retaliate. We have defeated an enemy.
No, that goes on.
You want to get us out of this?
We love our streamers selling the content. Absolutely.
We need retribution.
Loser.
I do love to just smash cuts to the can exploding.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm seriously gonna crash out. My ear's driving me fucking crazy.
Hey.
So that makes that flip over there. So we can go around this way now. Yeah. Why do you make that fucking noise?
Why not?
Ryuji! Yeah!
He got scared.
I guess.
Doors are scary for him.
Yeah! I don't like the evil triangle.
Focus.
Up we go.
Damn it.
And spikes. But now we can put this here. Because, so this one's not actually holding a gem, so we can put that gem we stole in here for safekeeping. So now, we are not cursed.
Huh.
So now we can go to that other room that we couldn't get through and get through. But that relies on me remembering what room that was. I think it was this one. No, this is a switch.
I wasn't paying attention. I can't help you. Sorry.
Well, let's just press it. So that... Okay. Well, that activated the large fucking
It's amazing.
crossbow. Or the ballista, I guess. Is jumping down what I want to do? I don't know if I'm going to do it.
It's somewhere.
Where the fuck am I?
Hey, Sonny!
Oh, we're back down here, I see.
Where are you?
Map. Okay, hang on a minute. Yeah, no, this dungeon's a little... I feel like it's very possible to get a little turned around in here just because a lot of these rooms look the same and a lot of it is, you know, go around the long way and then you kind of forget where the fuck you even, like, started and blah, blah, blah. Obviously, you know, we have plenty of video proof that my sense of direction is not the best. So,
That's okay.
I'm going to apologize.
I love you anyway. You know where important things are. That's all I need to fucking deal with.
I try. It's going this way now. There we go. There we go. I figured it out. There was another way I could have gone. Hold on. It's the RPG way. I'm going the correct way. I need to stop doing that for a minute.
Oh.
I guess a lot of video games are like that, but... What do we got? A Mutt Cutlass. No, that's from Morgana.
Yep.
There you go. And if we hop up here, looky.
Hey,
Loki?
Looky here.
Loki.
It's Will Seed time.
Oh, the seed!
Again, I'm gonna dick around and like look for the rest, like the, you know, all the Will Seeds in whatever dungeon we're in, but if I don't get them, then like I'm not gonna freak out about it too much. So that is the first one. Because obviously we missed one in the last dungeon. But like we were in that bank for too damn long. Now let's go. Yeah, that should also probably sell how long this dungeon is. We just hit the first Will Seed.
That's fucking rough, buddy.
Yeah.
I think I might have just actually fixed my ear. Holy
think so?
fuck.
Hey.
Hello?
What the fuck was in there?
Water. I can't tell. I mean, I'm talking right now and it doesn't hurt.
Well, there you go.
Hopefully that helped.
What is this thing?
Unless it just adjusted it. I don't know.
Was this some
I
sort of
felt
TV
like there was
screen?
like water that just came out of my ear.
I doubt you had water in your ear.
No, like literally, I cannot express to you. The doctor literally said liquid behind your fucking eardrum and it hurts.
Oh, glad you feel better. There's some trick to it. Why don't we look around? So there's a very large mural here.
I can feel it.
And the light's beaming out of the room again.
Hey,
There's a control panel on this one. No? Here we go. Some kind of picture. The design seems to be scrambled somehow.
Oh, we're missing a piece.
Not quite. It's, this.
Oh, I see.
So that's part of her hand. And that's the butt of the bird.
Yep.
Luckily, it does auto-adjust the rest for you.
Butt, bird butt. It's a birdie fucking butt bird.
Why
It's
you-
a butt bird. Sorry.
Why are you doing that to JoJo?
I don't know. And my ear isn't fixed. It's doing it again.
Hmm.
The emotions of the artist are oft depicted in the art they produce.
It's
I can
horrible.
sense
Part 3 has done
serious
irrational
pain and
change to
horror
my
in
psyche because I went into fucking Sam's Club not too long ago.
Hmm.
And when I was in there, it was like, walk like an Egyptian. I was like, where the fuck is Jotaro?
something from the mural?
She was always such a bother. Seems you caused your mother a great deal of trouble over Chava-chan. She must have had some kind of maternity neurosis.
Does that mean postpartum depression?
Neurosis is pretty much like a really bad
What was that?
mental health breakdown.
So, yes.
So,
Sounded
sort of.
comprehensive. Sounded almost like a
Here's the
suicide
thing.
note.
Could that be
Postpartum
the
depression
total
happens
evidence of
because your
our
hormones
suicide?
after you have your baby completely plummet.
Yeah, they're gone. Like,
And everything fluctuates. So that's very normal.
right.
But triggering neurosis is not always a part of postpartum depression.
Right, that's a bit of an extra fucking step.
Right, neurosis, like, so it's like postpartum moms.
Indeed.
You know, some of them might struggle with extreme anger. So a really popular counseling topic is instead of being like, you can't feel that anger, blah, 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 and completely devaluing that, it's like, okay, feel your anger, but take a bucket of ice and throw it in a bathtub. Do something that's safe.
Right,
with
like
that
punching a
behavior.
pillow and shit, yeah.
Right, punch or scream into a pillow, but that could wake the baby. It could give them a cortisol response. Usually you want to go with the ice in the
I
tub.
feel like the sound of ice clanging into a tub would probably wake up a baby too.
Well,
but-
you could put your whole body into it, and also there is a satisfying noise and break,
Yeah.
which is why that's like a pretty normalized recommendation.
Right. It's like a budget fucking raised
But
room.
neurosis, it would be like if a mother recently had a baby and tried to kill it, or like if
Right,
a mother
like it is-
recently had a baby and jumped off a cliff.
Like not a normal expected amount of like.
Not, yeah.
Take a look.
It's pretty much
You wish to register a persona.
pretty extreme.
Are you certain?
You know, some women get really, like,
You wish to
literally just want to
register
kill
the
their baby.
compendium?
And it's nothing that they can
There is an
fucking
alarm
help.
in one of my favorite
And if-
duties.
As long as you can cope, that's fine. But if you're having issues, you know, that's
This will
neurosis.
become an even more powerful accessory.
Not every mom is going to experience
Well,
that,
yeah,
but it's
yeah.
a lot more common than people talk about. You know, some of them get really sad and depressed and don't want to do anything. You know, neurosis in that sense would be like, you know, it could be like a breakdown where you try to like end your life or something.
Right. Like
This will become
when I
an
say
even more
insane, I don't
powerful
mean like the
accessory.
person is insane. I mean like insane, like wild fucking levels of this shit going
Right.
on. Not like, oh, you know, that happens. You'll be okay.
Right. So
Yeah.
it's like, you know, if someone, for example,
This is an alarm fusion.
and you don't have to be in postpartum, obviously, to reach neurosis either. It's like you can have suicidal ideation for a long time, which just means like I have suicidal thoughts, but I won't act on it,
Yeah.
which is really common for a lot of people. But neurosis would be, for some people, they can be hallucinating. For some people, you know, they might get confused, don't know where they are, and, like, are walking in the middle of the road naked, but they know they're trying to kill themselves. So it's like, neurosis is usually something pretty fucking wrong.
Yeah, I'm almost sorry I asked. Fucking A. Like...
Well, I mean, it's good to get clarification on that, because I feel like that's more of a translation error. I think they meant postpartum depression.
No, because...
Like, they meant postpartum issues or whatever, but neurosis is a different ballgame.
You gotta remember, this game loves its fucking psychology shit. They absolutely meant neurosis. Sorry, I'm thinking what we want to do with this, so...
I mean, isn't it appropriate to do ISIS?
Kind...
Or ISIS, or however?
Well, yes, but A, we can just recruit them in this dungeon, and B, we don't have points in this one. I'm wondering if it's time...
So, Choted.
I'm almost wondering if it's time to ditch Izanagi, because he's good for a bunch of these, like, actually pretty decent ones. And, like, growth 3 is not bad, but, like, it's also not super necessary. But I don't really want to get rid of Tamlin at the moment.
There's more to it as well that we can't share right now,
Yeah. I was just wondering if that's, like, what that meant based on, like, context clues.
Yeah. From a neurosis standpoint, yeah, but I'm assuming there's plot shit happening.
The angry apostrophe. Look at him.
That's how I feel when you perceive me just too long. But that just goes in general because I get self-conscious.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry when I get overstimulated. I just turn mad.
It is
I can always resummon Tamlin, I
unremarkable.
suppose. Because the reason I wanted Tamlin was because it's a...
Tamlin?
Ew! You made the show 4 times.
I know.
Um...
I'll make it every time. Fuck you.
The reason I wanted Tamlin...
Like tampon.
The reason I wanted Tamlin specifically is because of it's a Faith Arcana, but we can always just resummon it if we need to. Because this will give us a pretty good amount of XP. But Tamlin's also good for a couple of things like this. That's not a bad one. Okay, we just made this guy, but like, this is fuck it. I said if with a DLC persona came up, I would at least consider fusing them, and why not? So, Circle of Sadness. When Joker dies, we come back with 1 HP. 4 times.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Sorta.
Yeah, it's a little fucking brokey, honestly. Like, I'm almost tempted to not take it, because it is kind of fucking broken, but...
Do it.
But I also really hate the whole Joker dies, we get a game over bullshit, so...
Yeah. Do that. And it's not a chance, it's a guaranteed 4 times.
Up to 4 times per battle.
Up to 4 times.
No, if you die, as in if you die 5 times, uninstall the fucking game, but those first 4...
Okay, so guaranteed 4 times you come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it refreshes per battle, it's not like per game.
Okay.
Let's see, decreases defense is
Fucking
fine.
Shivering, it is so cold down here, what the fuck? I gotta get you a fucking heat thing, I don't know how you stay warm down here.
It's not that bad. Wind. Sail. Take assault dive. Increases chance of critical for now. I'll take fucking sharp.
This should be us now. Let us begin.
No. So I actually get to show this now. When you make a persona during an alarm, this will happen. A few of your moves, sometimes it's 1, sometimes I think I've only ever seen it do like 2 at most, 3 at most, will get highlighted. Something will happen to these skills if we click do it. Sometimes it'll upgrade them to the next tier, so like medium wind damage to one foe become like high wind damage to one foe.
Right.
But sometimes just turns them completely different skills entirely. It's not hitting fucking Cadenza, which is like the important thing you want from Orpheus, so fuck it, I'm gonna do it and we're gonna see what happens. Ready?
Alright, I'm ready.
Alright, they just upgraded him.
Awesome.
And we get some levels on them. Let's see, Endure. Don't fucking need that. Huggy died. Heavy fire damage to one foe. I'll take the single target. I like taking the single target spells a lot of the time because, like, bosses are only one enemy usually, and, like, most of the time if I'm in a situation where I'm fighting a bunch of enemies that have the same weakness, either A, I don't mind spending the SP to hit them all, or B, I can just baton pass to a party member to AoE it, because the party members don't learn as many spells.
Yeah.
That's why I usually fucking do that. Alright, let's get a fusion accident, huh? Let's just grab something, like, easy to summon here. Because let's just get, like, some of this garbage out of our inventory, because this Jack Frost is not doing anything for us. Which one's fucking Suzaku? Yeah, we don't really need...
Do you really need this? Is this something you need?
Yeah, fuck it,
really choose which skills
we'll
to
do
inherit.
this.
Expect a mob.
Alright,
I see.
next in time.
Let's go. Goodbye, Jack. Goodbye, bird.
If I was smarter, I would be using this, like, I'd be using this opportunity to, like, itemize Persona, and, like, later on, maybe I'll fucking metagame it a little bit, but, like...
It's just fun.
Yeah, I like seeing the accents. It gives us a chance to see Personas we wouldn't normally see, and... Who knows? I don't know if this can give you shit way above your level. Like, I don't know if we could randomly get, like, Satan or something out of this, but, like, be funny. Hi, Nakamata.
God damn it. We already had her.
I mean, maybe she has some goofy fucking skill.
A most unexpected turn
Nope.
of events.
Yeah, well, that was a load of shit. I'm gonna hop back in the Velvet Room real
Do you
quick
need something?
for the regular shit, because I'm gonna see if I can fuse her
That
away.
happened
into
for the
some-
last fusion accident, too.
Yeah. And then I think, honestly, it might be a good chance for us to just call it for the night. We're partway through. I know you need to go to bed early, but we just hit another save room.
Yeah, I was literally gonna say this is probably a good spot.
Let us begin the search.
So I can try and have some me time before I go to bed.
Yeah, more or less. Oh, that makes something new at least. What are
Not
you?
terrible, but not
Right.
impressive.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Increases damage from attacks that target foe's weakness by 50%. That's pretty good. Strength damage still targeting one foe. I mean, fuck, I'll take that. Just buff super effective damage. And then we just, yeah, just take all the fucking... Okay, hold on a second here. Psychic, because we don't really have that on anybody. Wind, because I'm not using Morgana at the moment. Ice, because I'm not using fucking Yusuke at the moment. Quickly play the rest of the game, but at 50 times speed. I don't think I'd be able to handle that. Just throw Agilao
It
on there
will
just because.
receive
Okay.
my.
Okay. Now, this is more of my speed. Just put all the coverage on it and making it even stronger if we hit a weakness.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he looks like that.
Well, it's interesting you go for more, like, single attacks. I don't. I tend to put at least one AoE, one, like, single attack.
Well, see, my logic basically at that point is like, how do I put this? If I get like a good AoE, I'll keep it, but like, most of the time I don't need it. You know what I mean? And plus, it's like, I have other personas.
Yeah.
I can make one like the AoE one if I really felt like I needed to. We can make regular Orpheus. We won't make it, but I'll show what Queen Mab looks like.
I see.
Whoa.
Strong persona indeed.
She looks like a candy cane.
What fuck ass candy cane?
Her legs.
What path do you want? Looks pretty
There's this
tough.
thing.
Him.
Anything else in here? There's Pazuzu.
A strong persona indeed.
The laddie.
That Happy Trail goes for fucking miles.
I love me a happy trail.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cute.
On that note that no one needed to know.
Already? What? No slacking off.
I think now's going to be the time we call it. I know it's a bit shorter, but I think it's just I think it's our best chance to call it so that Salem has time to sleep for work.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, hopefully, if you're not feeling too tired, maybe we can try to monkey mode it a bit.
Yeah. That's the plan.
But even if we don't, we have Saturday as well. Sorry we had to adjust schedule a bit, but like, I basically forced Salem to go the fuck to bed. I was like,
Yeah, he did. I was like, I want to stream. And he's like, you're barely conscious.
yeah, because I would rather we just push it instead of you sitting here in silence because you're like half asleep. But yeah, everybody, thank you for coming by and hanging out with us. Thank you again to Titan for the resub. We'll see you all tomorrow, hopefully. But until then, have yourselves a good night. Take care of yourselves. Drink some fucking water. Gents, will see you for more Phantom Blood. Yeah, fuck yeah, fire, go on. Oh yeah, we've been forcing Titan to watch JoJo.
Hell yeah.
I forgot to tell you that. Dusk was like, you know what? Fuck you. We're doing this. Yeah, I'll have to wait for Dusk to get on. But anyway, y'all have a good night. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out, everybody.